Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use liquid latex step by step. I don't know how long this video is probably going to be. It's probably not going to be that long, but I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can use liquid latex. So liquid latex, let's talk about that first. Basically, what it is to make it look like your skin. So you can use this for Halloween looks, you can use this for special effects, you can use it for FX, whatever, you know? And you can buy this online. I'm sure you can buy it in Halloween stores. I don't know, I bought mine online. I actually bought a smaller bottle, and mine is from Mehron. I don't know how to say their name, I'm sorry, but this liquid latex is really good. And it comes in different shades as well. Obviously, I got the shade closer to my skin. It is a little light, but you can just cover it with foundation. So, this one was called Light Flesh. So, before I get off track here. Now, you can either put the liquid latex directly on your skin, or you can use toilet paper, paper towel, anything of that sort. I use toilet paper because I feel like it's easier to handle, because when you use a paper towel is much thicker than toilet paper, so it's kind of like, it makes it look less skin-like, but it still works. It just gives you a different type of look. I always use toilet paper because I think it works best for me. So what I do is I take the toilet paper and then I pull the plies apart like that, so it's really flimsy and thin, and then all I do is cut a bunch of pieces, all different shapes, all different sizes. I just go nuts. There's eyelashes on my scissors. Cute. This is probably the most tedious part. Before you start using your liquid latex, you kind of want to know what you're going to do on your face, because when you pour this out, it starts to dry. It doesn't dry extremely fast, but it does start to dry once you pour it out. So you want to kind of know what you're going to do, so that way you can just stop, pour it, and go. So I obviously know what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, I always shake it before I open it, just because. Got a paper plate, and I just pour a little bit at a time. Just because it does dry quick. Like that should be enough. Maybe a little bit more than that. Probably about that much. And then I cover it back up, because I don't want to waste. So, now, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna kind of do like maybe a scratch mark, like someone clawed me. I think that'll be good to show. So I'm kind of gonna judge where I want this to go. Now normally I need to get a brush. Unprepared. Okay, so when I do this, I always buy these like cheapo paint brushes from the dollar store or wherever store, because your brush is going to get ruined. So if you're using liquid latex and you're gonna use a brush, do not use a good brush. Use a trashy brush that you're gonna throw away right afterwards, because there's no saving it. You use it and chuck it. That's it. So I'm gonna be using the viewfinder in the mirror behind the camera to try and do this. Alright, so once you figure out where you want it to go, that should be fine. You're gonna pick up some liquid latex on your brush, and then you're just gonna paint it on. Okay, so that's going to be the first layer, and what you do now is put another layer on top. It'll stick right to it. And then just go back again with the liquid latex, just cover it up. Another layer. You don't have to do just 3 or 4 layers. You can do 5 layers, you can do 6 layers, you can do as many layers as you want until it looks the way you want it to look. I usually do about 4 layers, maybe 5. Sometimes I only do 3, kind of just depends. So now this needs to dry before I do anything else to it. So I gotta let it sit there and I gotta let it dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on the other side and do something different so you guys can see another way you can use the liquid latex. Going to repeat the same steps that I just did. It's just that after part, the way I use the makeup on it is what's gonna look different. The only thing different that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut this into a circle. So I'm gonna cut circles instead of strands. They don't have to be perfect either, they just need to be somewhat of a circle. Just so you can layer it. See, not a perfect circle, but like, it's close. You could even do like squares, it really doesn't matter. As long as you just get it in almost a circular shape. Alright, I think I got enough layers for that one. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Some more liquid latex. Alright, so this one I'm only going to do 3 layers. You see how this one got a little bit darker? I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it does look a little bit darker than this one. It's because this one is getting dried. So what you can do as well is, if you take a cotton ball and you kind of just tear it up, I need to pour some more liquid latex. So just that, what I used for these 2 sections, I already used all of it. So a little bit does go a long way. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit more, not a lot. And this lasts you 30 months. 30 months this lasts you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some liquid latex, I'm gonna put it directly on my skin. I'm gonna just place it random, sporadically. And then what you're gonna do is take your cotton ball, you're gonna tear it up a little bit, like that, and you're just gonna stick it onto there. Press it down, and then sometimes that happens. Just want to get it to stick on there, not on your finger. Stick on there. Alright. So what you can do is get more liquid latex. Press it down on it. Okay, so this one is a little bit more raised than these 2. These are a little bit more flat. This is a little bit more raised. It looks a little bit more bumpy, I guess you could say. Okay, so is this dried yet? Oh, nope, definitely still wet. Alright, so I think this is all I'm gonna do for now. So once this dries, I will show you guys what to do next. Alright guys, so this side is pretty much all dried. Doesn't stick to my finger. It's a little tacky, but it's pretty much dried. This is almost dried actually. Oh yeah, it's pretty much dried. This one is not yet, that's still wet. Okay, so I'm gonna start on this side and show you what we can do. Alright, so now there's 2 things you can do here. You can either lift it from either side, whatever side you want, top or bottom, or you can cut directly through the middle. We're gonna do that. I haven't done that in a long time. I usually just peel it. My camera's about to die. I need to plug in the charger. Okay, my charger's plugged in. There was one time where I had my charger plugged in and it did make the audio sound a little weird. So if that's happening right now, I apologize. I'll try to do my best when I edit and make it not sound like that, but that's not happening right now. Don't even worry about it. So anyways, like I was saying, we're gonna cut this side. You really want to be super careful doing this because you don't want to get your skin. Alright, see, there you go. Ooh, that was a little scary. Do 2 things here. You can either use black face paint and cover all this with black, or you can leave it kind of roll those back a little bit, or sometimes I let them stick up. I'll let a little bit of it stick up so it looks like my skin. So what we're going to do is take eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Morphe 35B palette. I'm going to take black eyeshadow. I'm going to run it all in there. Just a little bit along the edges. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the red. Same thing. Once you got all that, so you can either choose to go over the rest of it with the blue, black, whatever colors you want, or you can cover the rest of it with foundation to make it look more like your skin, but that's preference on how and what look you're doing. So once you got that to where you want it to be, now you want to take your fake blood. So I'm using Ben Nye Fresh Scab. Yeah, Ben Nye Fresh Scab blood, and this lasts you 12 months. But honestly, I mean, like, if this, like, I can't open it. There we go, muscles. Alright, so this says it lasts you 12 months, and then it should expire after that, but, like, I've had this for a year already, and, like, I'm only a quarter of the way through. It's, like, up to here. So I'm honestly not gonna throw this away unless it starts, like, smelling really weird or doing some weird stuff. So you can take a cotton swab and then just start in it wherever you please. This is really what makes it look like a real gash. Now this also is just preference. You kind of place it wherever you feel it's gonna look realistic, wherever it's gonna look best. You just play with it until you get it to how you want it to be. Okay, so that's that one. So obviously this came out way thicker than I anticipated, but if you want it to be thinner, then you just gotta cut your toilet paper strips thinner, that's all. Alright, so now we're gonna get on to this one. So this one we're actually not gonna use blood. This one we're gonna make it look like mold, almost like mossy mold. I don't know any other word. I don't know any other way to describe it other than making it look like mold. So what we're gonna do is going to take black again. Gotta hold my hair up. And you're gonna go around the edges with the black. You're gonna go in red along the edges as well. So now what we're gonna do is take some dark green. We're gonna put that right in the center. What you do is just take your finger and go around the edges so it doesn't look so clean. Now for this one. For this one, I'm gonna make it look like my skin is hanging off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel it from the top. That's why I did this one a little chunkier so it can be a little bit meatier. I want it to be hanging like that. So what we're gonna do now is add the blood. I'm gonna put some on my scalp so that way it looks like it came from my scalp. So I'm not going to put blood on the bottom side because I want the bottom side to look like my skin color. So I'm only going to put the blood on the top. Okay, so this is the scratched side. Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. And this is my face is molden. rotten, whatever you want to call it. I think. And then this is my skin is hanging off my face. That's that. So basically, that's a couple ways you guys can use liquid latex. Like, honestly, there's probably a million other ways you can use it as well. You just kind of get creative with it. And I think that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys like these kind of like how-to, like step-by-step videos, let me know. Leave me a comment. Give this video a thumbs up if you do like it, so that way I know. So that way I can continue making these videos. And I think that's it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you guys never miss a post. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.